login. Two-factor authentication, people. Okay, I'm using login. I log in. This is my password. It asks, I'm not showing, it asks for my username and password, and I'm getting an SMS also. Two-factor authentication. We have to be extra safe. So if you want to start blogging, I don't know if you blog, but stay here and keep watching. So let's say that I want on my blog page, okay, I want on my blog page to create a like subscribe, you know, like a subscription thing. So as I said, I'm using Elementor, and here I have created a template for this page. Now I am going to add, on the sidebar, you know, like subscribe, okay? I don't have any newsletters yet. I don't have anything to send. The idea is to send some updates, not too often. I don't want to tire people. I don't want to spam people. But, you know, when I have 2-3 cool posts that I want to share to people that have subscribed, I can just send a newsletter. Hi, this is the latest updates from my blog that you are subscribed. And of course, an option to unsubscribe. But for now, I just want to build the list because I haven't decided yet which platform I want to use, like which newsletter, if it's going to be MailChimp, if it's going to be MailerLite, if it's Sendinblue, or if it's something else. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, you know. But with Elementor Pro, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna search for form. You see, yes, form. And they have a form here. Now, I can drag and drop here under this sidebar here, as you see. And okay, what is happening is because I have made this like sticky, I need to put this, let me see, I need to put this inside the column. So I'm going to put it there. Yes, now, so that it also gets sticky, and I have to scroll a bit. Maybe it doesn't work. I have to make it a bit smaller, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think I have so many things in that sticky. So, but on this one, I don't need name. I'm not interested in name or message. I just want people to subscribe to the list, email. Okay. Buttons. I'm gonna make the button pink, right? I'm not going to have it that green. There's nothing wrong with the green, it's just that it's not my color. So I'm gonna use this previous button. I'm gonna put everything green, and on hover, what happens on hover? I'm gonna make it blue. I have this, is it that blue? Yeah. Is it blue or purple for you? Yeah. Yes, Robert says Pop Goes the Stream back in 2023. Exactly. Let's have some coffee. It's stupid to drink coffee at this hour, but I'm doing it. Yeah. So, yeah. So I have created here a very simple form. I can customize it a bit, but as I said, because this one is sticky, maybe I can fix it a bit, the sticky part. This is not part of this tutorial, but I'm gonna maybe have it 200. Yeah, so that there is enough space for that. I'm gonna write here, instead of email, I'm gonna go here and I'm going to put on the label subscribe. Okay, advanced, and I think I'm gonna give it some space, which I think it must be here, label spacing. Yeah, put 20. I'm gonna put 20 pixels, right? So that there is some space here, and yeah. So when someone subscribes, okay, what we do here, actions after submit, collect submissions and email. This is what Elementor saves. This is the information that Elementor is going to save. So if one of you, feel free to subscribe. Not yet, it's not live yet. Let me publish it. I'm going to have your email saved inside Elementor's dashboard, like I'm going to show you here. This here, Elementor submissions, which right now I don't think it has anything. It's probably my tests. No, it's me just testing. It's only my email. So it's going to save it here, and you can export all to CSV. So if you're interested in building the mailing list without knowing which newsletter service you want to use yet, this is the way to do it, because you will have a list of contacts, of emails that you can export in CSV, like an Excel kind of file, and import it to another service. So yeah, so subscribe. I can write something more. Subscribe to my newsletter. I can write here to my newsletter, right? Let's see, maybe I should put it, when it comes to this, it doesn't look very aligned, does it? No, I'm gonna make it, can I adjust it so that it is field, typography, message, steps, no, that those can be here so that they are more, aligned. Yeah. So subscribe to my newsletter and send it. And what I want to do, now I'm gonna go here and back to content. So as actions after submit, collect submissions, and collect submissions, they will be saved. It says here, collect submissions will be saved to Elementor submissions. And if it is an email with a message, the message will also be saved. So email, well, this is my mail. I can just put this, the websites to Xanthi. This is, or should I put it to info? Info, yeah. If you want to send me an email, you can use that mail address, of course. Robert, you have my other email, and that's fine. Hello. Hi, welcome. Ray, right? Yes, tech troublemaker. You used to go with Ray, I think, on social media, and then you became tech, and you were giving me a hard time, but I think, yes. Let me know if I am correct or if I'm just embarrassing myself right now. Yes, Ray. Roy, sorry. I knew, close, okay, close enough, okay. I apologize, but okay. So, subject, new subscription to I'm missing subscription to the newsletter. Yep. And now step settings. No, it's not that. Collect actions after submit here. So the collect submissions, you want this because that means that whoever subscribes or whoever is using a form that you create with Elementor Pro, yes, it will collect and it will save it in the dashboard. And email means that you get an email when someone is using the form or whatever form you're having. And I want to add more. If you click on plus, you see here that it has already some services like MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, ConvertKit, MailerLite, and MailChimp. I have tried, I have used. The others, I don't know exactly. I mean, Slack, Discord, of course. I don't know exactly how they work, but someone that is using them should know. But what I do, I select email 2, and with email 2, we get a new field here. And what I do here is, it is a reply. The email is a reply. So I want to send a thank you email. Thank you for subscribing to the person that has submitted. I don't want to trick you, but it will be very helpful. I will try it also on myself with a different email, but you can just, subscribe when it's ready to see and tell me if you have received the thank you email to see if it's working, but it should work. Now, how will it know to which email it will send the thank you or whatever message you want to send? We go back here to the form fields and we go to the field that it is that email thing, and we go to advanced and we get the short code here, this one, and we copy paste it, and we go to email 2, and I'm pasting it here. I copy it from the previous field and I paste it here. So it will send an email to that email that subscribed to my newsletter. Yes. And subject is, I'm going to type, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing, or maybe something more fun. I don't know. Thank you for subscribing to my newsletter, and smiley, yes. Or maybe I want to write here. Now I'm out of inspiration. Your sub, or just thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello there. Fun, right? Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my list. No, to my newsletter. Best regards. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. I don't have any inspiration. I don't know what else to write. Best regards, Xanthi S. Also here, keep in mind that this one here has no formatting. Okay, so I'm gonna just put manually some break points or break lines. So I'm gonna want to have 2 here and 2 here and 1 here. Yeah. You can send it as HTML, and you can create, you see here, HTML or plain. And yes, you can create an HTML newsletter in, I don't know, Dreamweaver or, you know, Notepad++ or whatever, and copy paste it here. Right now, I'm gonna keep it simple. So here we have step settings, but this is like, I don't know what it is. I haven't used it. I haven't gone there. And speaking of me saying that I don't know what it is, I'm gonna put a pin on it, and I hope I will remember it when I'm done with this, and I'm gonna tell you in a while. And then additional options, well, I guess, I don't know if you have some custom made, I don't know. I don't have anything. So I'm happy with that, and I'm going to update it. And I'm going to try it. And yeah, and I'm going to try it and visit the page now. View page. As I said, I don't really have a newsletter right now going out. I would like to grow my blog, and I would like to have something meaningful and cool to send. And as I think of it right now, it will be if I have, like, I don't know, a certain amount of subscribers that are visiting my website and they are enjoying my content, I would just send an occasional a newsletter saying that, okay, this is the top 3 or most recent blog post from my website. In case you have missed it, enjoy, you know, something like that. Just not anything spammy. And I'm not selling, I don't have anything to sell, you know, I just want to build a community, hopefully, you know. So if we go to blog again, I'm going to refresh it because Elementor, it's keeping something. Okay, so here we have subscribe to my newsletter. Here I'm going to put, let's see if it's working. It is not working. Why isn't it working? I might have done something with the stickiness. Let's see if I scroll down. Is it here? I can't write, but it is white. Oh, I know. That is stupid. We cannot see it because the text is white. It's white on white. Now, also, it's a bit silly because I have another newsletter form here, but this is because I was testing things, okay? I'm testing. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I think I'm gonna stick with that for a while. I might remove it from under the sidebar and put it on the footer, but you know, it's test. I want to keep things simple. So, but I have to fix the white on white. So we go again inside the archive. Forgot to bring my water. That's okay. Yes, there we are. And I'm going to put edit. I'm going to go to style and yes, everything you see here, text color. I can put it to black. Wrong. No, text. Subscribe to my newsletter. But HTML field label, it's not the label, it is the placeholder, or it's not the HTML field, is it? Could it be that? The field, it's, oh my god, it's in front of me. It's field text color. Come on. There it is. Oh. So now your page. And now let's try it again. I'm gonna put another email. This is the email I'm using for all the spam or, you know, subscription or, you know, purchases that I don't want them to bother me. So it's okay. I don't care if you see it. Send. Did it work now? See, I don't like it that it's very sticky. Server error, email form not sent. And this is not visible to the site. I don't know why. I don't think so. I think it shows that error because I am logged in. So I'm going to go to my email. Like I need to go like incognito or incognito. Last time people were making fun of me of the way I was saying incognito or incognito. Which one is the correct? Anyway, blog. I'm gonna try it again. There. Accept. I'm accepting all the cookies, and I'm going to add again and try it again and send. Server error, form not send, an error occurred. What? There is an error. I want to see if it's an Elementor error or if it's really, because I tried it, I tested it today. The reason why I'm doing this tutorial, which is now, it's not working for me, is that I did it for a customer today, okay, at work, and it was working great. So there's something that I'm not doing here correctly. I know that WordPress is a bit picky with the email and the domain name of the email address. So maybe I'm having a wrong, I don't know, email. I don't know. Let's see. Did I update the email addresses to be in? Of course, how would it send it if it doesn't have a complete? Oh my god. Yeah, let's see now. From info, let's put info everywhere. Yeah. And that, and email to that one, and I put the info. Reply to, this is not the correct one. Let's use this one. Oh, this was embarrassing. If it's not working, then it's probably something else. But as I said, I did it today for a customer and it worked, and he actually replied perfect. And I get so happy when I get a reply from a customer that for something that I have done, that I have helped them with, and they reply with perfect. That means that, okay, I helped them. So let's see. And this is not, I'm not flexing, you know, most of the times they contact us at work when they have a problem, you know, so getting something that is not a problem, it's always welcome. So let's try again. Let's try another one. No, sorry, lady. This, I have had those emails since, I don't know, forever. The form was sent successfully. So yes, I have written a wrong email address. So now the form was sent successfully. I don't know if you can see it because it's my head here, but you can see the form was sent successfully. So that is how you do it. So if you have an error, don't use like, you know, Gmail or something else. It has to be the email, from email, reply to, you know, all those email addresses to whatever, from email and reply to, they have to be the same as your domain name. If it's not, then you need to use another plugin and put some other settings with SMTP, WP, SMTP. It is another procedure. So, but if you have an email that it's the same, on the same domain as your website, use that. And I'm just gonna double check now. It is not here. Do I have it here? I haven't added this one on this. So I'm gonna have to go to my emails here. It could be that they, arrive on your spam. Let me go to folders, junk. Yes, it has ended up in the junk folder, the spam. I mean, of course it happens. So I'm just gonna mark it not spam, mark as not junk. And it has arrived. Hello there, it has arrived. Thank you for subscribing to my newsletter. Yeah. There are things that you can do that is called, what is it called? Not mask. Oh, I forgot the term. D-mask or something. D something that you can put, but it's very useful if you're using a 365. But anyway, we're going into completely different things here. So let's just not go there. So here we are. Let's see. How much am I lagging? Am I lagging too much? No. So let me. No, where is OBS? There, yeah. Yes. So this is how you make, how you create a very simple newsletter form for people to subscribe to your newsletter, even though you don't have to have a newsletter yet, but it's a great way to build a mailing list. Now, then there's the other subject of, GDPR and, private data and those things. You have to be very clear also about your privacy policy. And I mean, I am saving those data here, and I should update my privacy policy. I don't want to be illegal. I'm in Europe. I'm not, what do you say? I'm not using your data for anything other than just send you a newsletter. And of course, you can always contact me and you have access to your information. And I'm only gathering like email address, nothing else, no IP addresses, nothing. Yes, I'm not an expert. I'm not giving legal advice here. I'm probably making some mistakes, but I'm learning. I'm trying to read, and I'm actually watching a lot of webinars around this subject. It's a tricky thing. Yeah. So if you're worried about your GDPR certs, ask a specialist like a lawyer or And it is very important that you use a cookies banner. And if you're in Europe, just having the banner that says this website is using cookies, by continue using it, you agree to that. No, that is not legal. What I have is one that says you have to accept or deny, and it has to be clear that you can either accept or deny. Yeah. Anyway, different subject. Now, the pin that I put back, yes, it's something that I said that I don't know right about the form that I was using here, and I said that I don't really know what it is. Today I realized, because this feature, it was something that I could have made a while ago at work for this case that I was working today, but I didn't because I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know, and I was thinking about it. I think today it didn't dawn on me today, but I think it became more clear that it's okay to admit that you don't know everything, and especially when you talk with customers. I don't think a good customer, reasonable human being, they don't expect you to know everything. Of course, they expect you to know your craft and to know things around this. Like they contact me or us at work because we know how to build websites, and not only that, we work with social media. But when it comes to my skill set, They come to us, to come to me, because they know that I build websites, I work with Elementor, and of course they come with questions and I answer them. But I cannot know everything, and I don't think anyone is expected to know everything. And this was very simple. And I was like, I have seen that email to so many times, but I don't know, it never dawned on me or occurred to me to kind of read about it, I thought it was something else. But today I was like, let me just read a bit more, because there has to be a way from Elementor to be able to send something. Because we are going to build a newsletter function for a customer, but in the meantime they just wanted to send a simple, thank you note, and that's pretty much it. Hello, Grimskull. Hello. If you want to build a blog, okay, I will do it for you. I mean, I know you probably can do it yourself, but I'm offering here, and I'm talking about how to create a subscribe to my newsletter form with only Elementor, and how to send an automatic reply to people that have subscribed only with Elementor without having to mess with MailChimp or other services. And this tutorial, this live stream, this subject, it is targeted towards bloggers, and especially the beginner bloggers, that they want to do everything. Like I want to do everything. Like I know, but it can be overwhelming. So if you're a blogger and you're considering to buy, there are many that they want to buy either Elementor or Divi, I would advise, I would consider, or I would recommend, is the better word, recommend. I'm not affiliated, I'm not sponsored, but I would recommend you go with Elementor, because it has cool functions like that. Like it saves your email subscription, mailing list. It helps you create a mailing list. It saves the emails inside WordPress dashboard. It can send an automatic reply. It cannot send a newsletter, no, but it can do a lot of the pre-work that you have to do in order to create a newsletter, and it is easier to manage. You don't have to go into MailChimp, which, as I said in the beginning, MailChimp is very good. I mean, I'm using it, but it can be a bit tricky. I mean, you have to Google a lot. You have to find tutorials to find things, and the automations and those things, and the journey, the subscriber, the visitor journey, and those things. It can be, but start simple, right? Keep it simple. Don't you agree, Grimskull? So the title, though, is How to Start Blogging in 2023, which is soon, in a few weeks. So blogging and building a mailing list, it is important. It's not the first thing that you have to do, but it's good if you can do it. And I'm going to be creating, I have a few tutorials. I have a lot of scheduled tutorials up until January, until the end of January, about Elementor and blogging. And I have also filmed another one. I haven't edited it, still in post-edit, but I'm going to talk a bit about it, because I see many, again, beginner bloggers, because WordPress, it has a learning curve for everyone, whether you are a developer and you have some experience with building websites, but maybe you haven't used WordPress before, or if you have no idea about websites but you want to start blogging, because blogging is, writing, creating content, text. You need to learn the system, the platform, the program, how to say it. And many that want to start blogging, they don't have like a technical background, and you don't have to, right? So, and they want to start blogging, people want to start blogging with a long-term dream or goal, not dream, goal, to monetize it, and that is perfect. So if you want to monetize it, I do recommend going with WordPress, and it doesn't have to be an Elementor or a Divi or whatever. As long as it is WordPress, it can be whatever else you want it to be, but it has to be WordPress, because with WordPress you are certain that you have a website that it is scalable, it is flexible, and it is easy to monetize. Because the other platforms, we have WordPress.com, which let's put also a pin on it, and now we'll come back to it. But we have Squarespace and Wix and I don't know, Blogger, but I don't know why someone Blogger, it's so 2005, I don't know when it 2009, 2010, let's call it 2010 Blogger. Okay. So the other platforms, they are appealing because it's easy to create a website, okay, and they have also drag and drop and stuff like that. But I'm not sure how good they are when you want to scale or to monetize. You know, they have some restrictions, and if you want to unlock some features, you have to pay extra for the next plan, you know, because they're not for free. WordPress.com and on something.wix can have like you can have a free website, but I would say if you were to start in one of those and not start with your own, or if you don't have the budget for a self-hosted WordPress.org website where you can build it yourself, you know, or because you don't want to mess with, oh my God, domain name, what is a domain name, or what is hosting, which we can keep it for a separate video. I think I have a video, what is domain name and what is hosting, yes. But I can make a new one. Let me know in the comments if you want that. So if you don't want to mess with those things and you just want to start writing, go with WordPress.com, because then the transition is easier and the export import is like very easy and smooth. And also it is very important that you start writing. It's good. I mean, start writing now and use WordPress.com. Make something my name.wordpress.com, or what is it, WordPress.something.com, whatever. Make it and start writing before you commit in buying a domain name. You thought you have found your niche and you know what you're going to write about, because you might be surprised. You might discover that, yes, if you start writing, yes, that you found your calling, continue, great, your passion, fantastic. But you might discover that, oh no, I thought I liked it, but I don't like it. And I heard that. I was watching a video from Vanessa Lau. I don't know if you know Vanessa Lau. She has a great YouTube channel about social media, how to grow on social media, how to use Instagram, how to grow on YouTube. She's amazing. And she was giving a presentation. It was recorded, and I was actually listening to it as podcast. And she said that when she started, she wanted to start on YouTube, but she wanted to do makeup. And she advised also start doing it, because then you know if you really like that subject that you have in your head. Because she said she did the first video about makeup, and then, or maybe a couple, I don't know, then she realized that she didn't like it because she had to put makeup on and then she had to remove it and then put another makeup. And she said, no, that is actually when I did it, I realized that's not what I did, even though she might be interested in makeup or whatever. But it was not something that she actually wanted to create content. And I found that is great advice. So start writing in a free platform if you don't know exactly, if you're trying to learn, but stick to WordPress.com at least for now, and start writing, experimenting, and see, do you like what you're writing, or do you the subject, let's say food, okay, I'm using the food example quite often. You want to start writing recipes, write the recipes. Don't worry about having the template, the table of, what do you call it, table of index, or the ingredients. You know, they have nice blog posts, you know, with ingredients and everything. Don't worry about it. Just write it with a list. Do it like this. This is the ingredients, and below write, and you do like this. You mix that, you know, just start writing the text, because that's how you will realize if you really enjoy that subject. And if you do enjoy, keep doing that. And write a few articles, because right now you don't, in the beginning, I don't know, unless you are a very talented writer, don't expect way too many visitors. I mean, no one should expect too many visitors. You're just starting out. But what you want at this stage is for you also to get familiar with the craft of writing. But if you do enjoy it, then yes, my recommendation is you go to WordPress. No, you go to a hosting provider, you get a domain name, you buy a hosting package, SiteGround, I don't know, Bluehost, whatever. At this point, I don't care. If you are serious about it, you get a domain name and a hosting package. Most of them right now, if you go with the big names, like if you go with SiteGround or Bluehost, they have, I don't know, I guess Bluehost has it also. I know that SiteGround has it, one-click installation, and then, I mean, as long as you're logged in into your admin panel, the web hosting admin panel, then you are good to go with WordPress in one click, and you can just access it from there. You don't have to download or install anything, nothing. Pick the simplest theme there and start writing. And there, once you have your own domain, and you can export articles that you have written in .com, and you can import them, and it is, as I said, very smooth transition. It's very easy because they are the same thing, but okay, they have some differences, but it is the same core. Import them and just continue writing. And that is how you start blogging in 2023. You start writing now, and you realize, is this what you want to write about? Yes, keep going. This is not what you want to write. You like writing, but maybe not that subject. Doesn't matter. Experiment. Change it. Now, in the beginning, change it. Don't force yourself to write something just because you read that it is profitable or it is a good niche that has a lot of money. No, if you don't write something that you like, then you will get bored of it. It will not be fun. And it's the same on YouTube. If you don't enjoy the videos you're doing, then don't do them. I know that I have been not very what is the word that I'm missing here? I'm missing that. I don't have a schedule, a steady schedule, but I do post a lot of tutorials. I like creating tutorials, but I also like making vlogs, which I don't know if it's crazy or not. I feel like I'm talking too much. I have created another website for vlogging, but I'm not promoting it yet, unless consistent. Thank you, Grimskull. Yes, I haven't been very consistent, but I need to change that. I mean, I am consistent for periods, and then I stop, and I know why. I think when I get into the mood, I go all in, and then I get kind of fast burnout. So the trick here is moderation. Okay, do it in moderation. So yeah, you know me, Grimskull, by now. You know how my brain functions. We have a podcast talking about content creation, and yeah, but and our podcast is one of the reasons why. One of the reasons. The other reason is David Foster and the Creator Toolkit, that is keeping me or putting me back into order, and not being everywhere, and losing my focus in one thing: WordPress, blogging, websites, Elementor, here in this channel. Yeah, I feel like I have way more that I would like to say about blogging and websites and Elementor, but I think I'm gonna cut this live stream here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned. Make sure, where are my buttons to subscribe? Do they work? Wait, they're not working. Grimskull, what have I done with my Stream Deck? Nope, this is not the correct. Anyway, subscribe and give it a thumbs up, below, and hit the notification, the bell, so that you don't miss any future videos or live streams. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. I'm looking there because this is where I have the other screen. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. And I hope to see you around on the interwebs. You're contagious, it seems, says Grimskull. Yes, You have been way more consistent. Let me just finish that by saying that you have been way more consistent than I am, and you have been killing it, and your subscribers are growing, and your views are growing, and your material, your channels. Go follow Grimskull, guys, okay? Animation, no, not animation, graphics designer and graphic, and oh my god, animation graphics. My stream deck was misbehaving. Oh, that's what you mean. I'm sorry. Your stream deck was misbehaving yesterday. Yes, you messed with that. Yes. Sorry. Yes, you see, I talk faster than what I'm thinking. I speak faster than my brain. Or, I should stop talking now. But yes. But it is true that you have been killing it on your channels. So yeah. You're doing great. I should follow your lead. Yes. My phone tells me that it's time to go to bed. Yeah. So I should listen to my phone because I have set it up to tell me when it's time for me to go to bed. So yeah. But again, anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching, and see you around on the interwebs. Bye bye everyone. Bye.